Welcome back, party people. It's me, V. This is Z. And we're Ohio Pizza Party. And today, we're going out to Newark, Ohio. All the way out to Newark, Ohio.
Little trip.
And a place called Elliot's. That's right downtown Newark. And it's been there since 2017. Elliot's only location is located at 16 West Main Street in Newark, but they're about to open a spot in Pataskala.
They said about 3 weeks.
So just the beginning of June, maybe just after that, maybe a week or two into June. So Elliot's, they have one style. It's a wood-fired pizza, about 10 or 11 inches. It seems a little smaller than a 12-inch, but and it's very thin and crispy.
Yes.
It's in one of those big hooded ovens.
You guys will see pictures, obviously. I was pretty impressed when we walked in there.
It's pretty nice. And the whole bar, the whole restaurant looks really nice. It's a draft house as well, so they have all sorts of beers and everything.
Family owned as well.
Yeah. And they have a full menu. Tacos, sandwiches, appetizers. Pretty cool little spot. We got a pepperoni, and we got the
spicy Italian, which was the spicy Italian sausage, pepperoni, and then we had jalapenos on it as well.
So, what'd you think about that crust?
The crust was very interesting. Just looking at it, it kind of looked different just because, like I said, it was like a 10, maybe 11 inch. It wasn't a complete circle.
Right.
You could tell it was fresh dough because they kind of stretched it out and made it a certain
very
shape.
Symmetrical.
Exactly. Very flavorful, I would say. That wood char on the bottom, very tasty. It was well cooked. What would you say, V?
So the very edge of it had a very nice crisp, like almost snap to fold.
That was very impressive.
Yeah, so the crust was really good. I feel like it had a good flavor. You could tell it was fresh.
I was pretty impressed. Like I said, from the looks of it, it wasn't very like a wow, but then when I got into tasting it, I was...
And it's a little small.
Yeah.
So that, I guess that goes to toppings. What do you think about the toppings?
The toppings, I mean, it was a Neapolitan style pizza, wood-fired, so I wish there were a little bit more toppings, just because I'm greedy on the toppings. Yeah,
I usually like a little more. I mean, I get that they want it thin and light. I wish that the cheese kind of went out a little more to the edges and they had a little more toppings on it. But overall, the flavors were really good. I wish it just wanted a little bit more.
Like the sauce was kind of like slightly sweet, kind of like you could taste the garlic in it.
Yeah, a little garlic.
It was a very nice taste, and I think that's what they were kind of like trying to showcase. Yeah, that sauce.
But the pepperonis are really good. They had cup and char pepperonis.
The char
and they had a good char on them.
I agree. It definitely had a little bit of like the garlic into, and they had a little bit of the grease into the cups, which was nice add.
They got really pretty good sausage. I wish that they weren't as big chunks. I wish they were in smaller chunks, but that's just in general. I'd rather have more of the sausage spread out to each piece rather than chunks here and there.
At one point, it was almost like they were just, one rolled off, and I was just like, oh man, like I want that to be on there. Where I agree, if it was kind of a little bit more fine, then you'd be able to get a little bit more in the bites. But very flavorful. I did enjoy it, and very spicy wise.
Spicy, and with the jalapenos, it was a nice spicy Italian.
I enjoyed it. It was both pizzas were pretty good. But like I said, there's just a little bit
just lacking size, lacking toppings.
Yes.
Yeah. We're gonna go overall score. Our official Ohio Pizza Party score for Elliot's Pizza, we're gonna go with an 8.3. We feel like they had good flavorful toppings. They were all had bold flavors, and visually it looks like it's kind of not symmetrical like you're used to seeing. That might be the style they're going for, but
And it was really, really light. I would probably suggest, if you really like pizza or if you're a pizza eater, go ahead and get two.
Yeah, maybe to take something home for later. All right, well, OPP, subscribe, like, tell your friends about us.
Nice night.
Pizza dude's got 30 seconds.